Hey everybody, Logan here. Today I decided to take a look at launch titles, specifically for the PlayStation 5. I decided to look back at the history of launch titles for just the PlayStation brand, going from PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, and now PS5, and kind of compare them. I was just comparing the amount of physical games, and this physical games only because the PS1 and PS2 didn't have digital. So I figured let's keep it on an even playing field, and just to clarify things, PS5, 4, and 3 aren't going to include free-to-play stuff like that are cross-gen. This is launch titles that you can't get on a previous generation. So, or let's put it this way, for example, if there's a PS1 or a PS2 version, they're completely different games. So, I looked up the US launch titles of PlayStation 1 through 5. 5, since it's technically not out, we're going to go with specifically confirmed games. Confirmed, not as in it comes out 3 days after launch. We're going to do launch day games. So let's take a look.
Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Alright, so starting with the original PlayStation, I've compiled lists. I've got them from a website that is called Gamicus.Gamepedia. Link in the description, show you all the launch titles from every console, every generation, US, European. It's really cool. So I compiled them from there. So let's take a look. So for the original PlayStation 1, we've got the US launch September 9th, 1995, featuring titles such as Air Combat, Ballerina to Shinden, ESPN Extreme Games, Kiliak, the DNA Imperative, which I've never heard of, oddly, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Power Serve 3D Tennis, The Raiden Project, Rayman, Ridge Racer, Street Fighter, the movie, Total Eclipse Turbo Zero Divide. Those are all PS1 launch titles. Not the most stellar, but not bad by any means. So probably some of the best games on there, in my personal opinion, was Air Combat, Battle Arena to Shinden. NBA Jam TE did come out on some of the other versions, but this was much superior compared to like the Super Nintendo or Genesis versions. Ridge Racer, fantastic game, started the series. Street Fighter, the movie, the video game, we'll just not touch that one. So, pretty interesting launch lineup, and more came following after that, but that's day one. Now, moving on to October 26, 2000, the PlayStation 2. What a launch lineup. We haven't seen, let's put it this way, a set or a list of games since then, and holy moly, this was a fantastic launch. I didn't realize how many titles came out. So like I said, US launch October 26, 2000. We got Armored Core 2, Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore, Dynasty Warriors 2, ESPN International Track and Field, ESPN Winter X Games Snowboarding, Eternal Ring, Evergrace, Fantavision, Gun Griffin Blaze, Kessen, Madden NFL 2001, Midnight Club Street Racing, NHL 2001, Orphan, Scion of Sorcery, Cue Ball, Billiards Master, Rated Rumble Boxing Round 2, Ridge Racer 5, Silent Scope, Smuggler's Run, Street Fighter EX3, Summoner, Surfing H3O, Swing Away Golf, Tekken Tag Tournament, Time Splitters, Unreal Tournament, Wild Wild West. Whew. What a list of launch titles. I don't think I've ever seen a console release with more games day one than the PS2. And unfortunately, I wasn't working at a major game retailer or anything when this launched. I was in high school when this came out. I started working not long after that when the PS2 came out. And yeah, I got games that hadn't made it on this list. They came out slightly bit after. When I got mine, I got Rune Viking Warlord and Twisted Metal Black, which that should tell you something. I was a number of months after it came out. I think I got mine. That was almost a year after the PlayStation 2 came out. I got mine September 8th, 2001. Yeah, so almost a year. So needless to say, there were a lot of games out when I got mine. Now, heading on to the PS3. PlayStation 3 US launch November 17th, 2006. This I remember. I remember this launch pretty well. It was kind of rough. With a $600 unit, a lot of people were very skeptical about buying it. People were like, this is just too much. And I think it was a 60 and a 20 gig that came out that day, but I don't remember having too many of the 20 gigs in stock. So, like I said, US launch November 17th, 2006. We have Blazing Angels, Squadrons of World War II, Call of Duty 3, Genji, Days of the Blade, Madden 07, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire, NBA 2K7, NHL 2K7, Resistance Fall of Man, Ridge Racer 7, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07, Tony Hawk's Project 8, Untold Legends Dark Kingdom. Now, this is a debatable one, but I believe this had the strongest first-party lineup of any PlayStation launch, day one launch. So with Genji, Days of the Blade, yes, there was a whole debacle about that being set in history, and then you had the giant crab, whatever. It was still not a shabby game. We had Ridge Racer 7, Resistance Fall of Man, Untold Legends, Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire, all exclusives that you can't find anywhere else, but Genji, Resistance, and then Untold were first party, and those were... I still love Untold Legends Dark Kingdom because I was a big fan of Champions of Norath on PS2, if I'm not mistaken. Champions of Norath 2. Very good games, and these were made by the same people, but of course different licensing issues and all that other stuff. So this is what came out. This was a fantastic game. I still have it to this day. Fantastic game. So now, with that being said, let's jump to the PS4. The PS4 was very different. I remember this very vividly because we had the PS4 and the Xbox One very close together, like we do with the 5 and the Series X. So this PS4 US launch November 15th, 2013, which actually came out in the States before Japan. So the US launch title, this is a pretty weak lineup in my opinion. I don't know too many people that actually argue with this, but days after and months afterwards, there was a lot more titles that were better quality. Angry Birds Star Wars, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts, FIFA 14, Injustice, Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. Now that was a re-release from the PS3. Just Dance 2014, Killzone Shadows Fall, Knack, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Madden NFL 25, NBA 2K14, Need for Speed Rivals, Skylander Swap Force, and Zumba Fitness World Party. Do I really need to go into this list? The biggest title here was from the first party was Killzone. That's it. One. Yep, more stuff came out, but we're talking day one. Killzone. And this was a pretty weak version of Killzone. Sorry, Knack. Oh, I just read it and totally forgot about Knack. Knack was okay. Knack was not a bad... It felt like a brawler platformer kind of thing. Not too shabby, not awful. But that's it. But let's move on to the PlayStation 5. What is confirmed as of The filming October 5th, 2020 has the absolute worst lineup. So, as of right now, this is what's solidly confirmed. No digital releases, but a solid confirmation for day one. That doesn't mean titles will not be added or announced following today's date. It can be. This video will not be solidified as the end-all be-all until after it comes out. I might even make a follow-up to this video once the PS5 is out and we actually see what games officially launched on November 12th. But as of right now, confirmed PS5 launch titles: Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Astro's Playroom, Demon's Souls, Destruction All-Stars, Godfall, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Observer System Redo, The Pathless, and Sackboy: A Big Adventure. That list I got from GameSpot.com, and that went up just a couple of days ago. I have seen other news, or I should say leaks, or saying this game, like Man-Eater, is coming out for PS5 and stuff like that, but I haven't seen anything that solidifies that. This one says confirmed. Okay. Now, I did not mention Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition because it's digital only. So that's technically not a launch title in the historic sense, where you can go into a store and buy it, walk home with it with the console, just like PS1 and PS2. Digital releases, that's a gray area, because you may get home, plug it in, and then it's not up. Say Devil May Cry 5 is not up when you go in the store, but an hour later it might be. So it's technically, who knows? So we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about Fortnite. We're not going to talk about any of the other free games that are across multiple platforms. Now, Fortnite is technically coming in a box, but it's going to be a digital voucher. It's one of those messes that's not even a real game. Well, physical game. So, looking at this list, we have Astro's Playroom. Okay, a VR game turned physical. Non-VR. Demon's Souls, a PlayStation 3 remake. Destruction All-Stars, that's maybe somebody's, taste. Seeing that video, I'll pass. Nothing about it made me go, oh, I gotta play this game. Godfall. This has been a game that's been a little controversial in terms of, oh, it looked like a PS4 game. Oh, it even looked like a PS3 game at one point. No, it's PS4. Now it looks much better in the last video. Spider-Man Miles Morales, the reason I'm not going to put this up there is because you can also buy it on a PS4. So, it's not an actual PS5 exclusive. It is a launch title, but it's not a PS5 exclusive. If you don't have it, if you don't have the PlayStation 5, you can still pick this up on your PS4. Yeah. So, Observer, I haven't seen anything about that. The Pathless and Sackboy, to me, Sackboy might be one of the most promising launch titles, and that says a lot. This is Sackboy, I feel, is going to be the Genji Days of the Blade on the console, where it's going to be a lot of people, but hey, it's not too shabby in the end. So, there you go. There's a little look back at all the PlayStation Day 1 launch titles. Yeah, and that's why the PS5 seems to be the weakest. Hopefully things will change between now and November 12th, and they'll go, hey, this is coming out, this is coming out, this is coming out. And, yeah, maybe. Because as it stands right now, that's a pretty pooey launch lineup. And yes, I don't want to hear it in the comments below that I'm wearing a Nintendo shirt, because it just happened to be that way. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this launch lineup. Do you think it's really that oof? Yeah, there's nothing that's making me go, ooh, I gotta buy a PS5 so I can play this one game or play these two games. Where with the PS3, for example, I really wanted to play Resistance and Untold Legends. PS4, same as I feel. At least there was more to choose from. It's, I don't know. PS1, PS2. Okay. We'll stop there. Tell me what you guys think. Drop it in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Share this with your friends and say, hey, did you know this? Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Remember, head on over to our Teespring. Buy some shirts. Buy some masks. Buy some socks. Maybe buy yourself some tights. Yeah, I'm not here to judge you. That's why we got it for everybody. Yeah. Did you buy them? You bought your tights? Cool. Well, thank you guys for watching. Like we always say, head on over to redbandanagaming.com. Oh, got you there. Huh? And like we always say, be legendary. Thanks, guys.